Hi, hello, thank you so much for clicking on this video and welcome to the intro to my Pendos Eyeshadows project for 2022. That is a lot of twos. I hope everyone is doing okay. Hopefully you had an amazing 2021, but if you didn't, at least I hope you have an amazing 2022. I wish you the best year. I don't wish 2022 is the best year you're going to have in your entire life, but I hope 2022 is going to be the best year yet. You know, it's not for the rest of your life, but hopefully 2022 is going to be a great year. And yeah, I don't need to say more, but yeah, I hope everyone is doing okay, hope everyone is happy. That is what I want. But let's continue. So I'll be doing this project the same way I did it last year. I'll be rolling in 5 eyeshadows, 5 random eyeshadows, to either hit pan on them or use them 20 times to roll them out. I don't really know. Normally I try to hit pan on the eyeshadows that I have, but there have been a lot of eyeshadows that I just rolled them out because either I don't want to hit pan on them, or it's too difficult, or they're similar to the eyeshadows I have on my Panda palette, that is the Modern Renaissance. It's been more than a year trying to hit pan on all of the shades in that palette, but let's not talk about that. The pan percentage in my eyeshadow collection is at 8.4%. So hopefully I'll be able to go to 15% or 20% if that is not asking too much, you know. That would be amazing. I don't really know if I'm going to get 20%, but hopefully 15 I'll be able to do. Last year I went from 1 point something to 8.4, so that is amazing. But let's see if this year I'll be able to have the same progress. Hopefully better progress, but you never know. I have 217 eyeshadows to roll in from, so let's see which 5 eyeshadows I will be using in the beginning of this beautiful year. Okay, I don't know why I'm feeling nervous. Oh, I forgot to say something. If one of these 5 eyeshadows is a pink eyeshadow, I think I will be rolling it out right away because I used a lot of pinks last year and I'm kind of tired of using pink eyeshadows. I'm saying this while using a reddish pink eyeshadow, but let's not talk about that. Let's not look at that, but yeah. I think I will be rolling out if I get any pink eyeshadows in this round. I just wanted to say that so you know. But yeah, hopefully I don't get any pink eyeshadows, but we'll see. It depends on the pink, I feel like. So yeah. Okay, let's see the first number. 105. Okay, let me write this down. The second one is going to be 95. The third one is going to be 137. The second to last is going to be 180. I'm trying to think about the eyeshadows. I don't really know which ones these are. And the last one is going to be 60. So 60 is more like a lower number. It's the lowest number. Normally in this project I prefer to work on older palettes because, let's be real, the older palettes are the ones we kind of use less. It depends. Only if it's like a favorite palette, but we kind of tend to use the newer palettes, I think. Well, not the newest, because the newest palette I just keep to the side to look at it because it is so beautiful, untouched. But yeah, I have a lot of middle numbers. So let's see. I'll be getting the palettes. I will not look at the shades. I will be looking at the shades only when I'm with you so you can see my reaction. So wait a second, please. Okay, so I have all the 5 palettes here. One of them is a pink palette, so let's see what I'm going to do with this. And of course I have 3 palettes from Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, like, of course. So the first eyeshadow comes from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette, and it's the shade called Rush. It's the second shade of the palette. I'm trying to think about the shade, but I don't really remember which one it might be, but let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, it's an easy shade. I don't know if it's too similar to one of the shades in my Panda palette, but because this is the first update, this is the first month that I'll be doing this project, I will be playing with this eyeshadow, and if I feel like it is too similar to one of the shades in my Panda palette, I will use it 20 times and roll it out, but for now it's going to stay. The next shade is from a palette that I'm really excited about. It's from the Revolution Soap Extra Spice palette. I'm not really going to show you the front of the palette because if you know, it's mirrored and you won't be able to see anything, or you're going to be able to see everything, and yeah. So the shade that I will be using is the shade called Romance. I tried thinking about the shade, don't really know. Could be like a reddish shade, could be the reddish shade actually. Romance, let's see. Actually the reddish shade is this 21, but the shade that I will be using is this one, this shimmery burgundy. Is this a burgundy shade? Like it's a reddish purpley shade. I feel like I'm the worst at describing shades, so please don't mind me. But the shade that I will be using is this beautiful shade, this shimmery shade, and I'm really excited about it actually. So the next palette, the third palette, is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette, and the shade that I will be using is called Potion. I think that is the light green, not light green, but like a green shade. If it is, I'm happy about it, but let's see which one it is. Potion, yes. It's not a light green, it's, I don't know, I'll just describe this green. Army green? Could this be a army green? Don't really know, but it's this one and I'm actually really excited about it. I'm excited about all the shades, to be fair, because I love this project and I don't know, I love that you can roll in random eyeshadows and figuring them out and using them. Yeah, that is amazing. But the shade that I'll be using is this one, and I'm excited about this shade, but I'm also excited to see how my progress is going to be with these types of shades. I think it will be interesting. Let's see. And the fourth shade is from the 7 Vivid Punch and Pink palette, and it is the third shade. So this one right here, I haven't looked at it yet, but it is a pink shade. As you can see, it's a pinky palette. So let's see. Okay, so I don't really know what to do. I said that I would be rolling out if I got a pink shade, but now I'm kind of like, should I really roll this one out? It's this one. It's like, it's a good shade. I think I'm going to let it be because it's not one of these like super like vibrant pinks. It's more like a neutral kind of shade, and I don't know, I'm going to be using this at least 20 times. If I really don't feel like using pink shades, I will be rolling this one out, but for now I think I will be keeping it. So yeah. And the last shade is from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and it is the shade Obsessed. I think that shade is a shimmery shade, it's a metallic shade, and I think it's either a gold shade or a pink shade. So the shade Obsessed, it's this one, so it's not a gold shade. I was thinking it was this queen shade, but it is the Obsessed shade. I'm going to be keeping it because it's a shimmer. I didn't want to use matte pinks, but I'll be using that one. The shimmery ones, I don't really mind, it depends, but I'll be keeping this one. Again, if I feel like I'm tired of it, I will be using it 20 times and rolling it out. But I'm going to try to hit pan on all of these shades. I really want to, because my pen percentage has to go up. But yeah, these are all the shades I'm going to be using for this month. I'm really excited about it. I think, like, not counting with the green shade, they can go pretty well together. I can use the green shade with them as well in more like a, not creative look, but like mixing different kinds of shades. But yeah, I have a shade called Obsessed, and I'm actually obsessed with all of these shades, so that is pretty good. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. Again, hope you have an amazing year. Hope you're having an amazing day as well, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!